me and Tilly have just been going for a bike ride, and then we come across this. This guy's taking his dog for some exercise, but rather than running him around himself, he's got his little drone flying it around and the dog's just chasing it. Check it out. This dog's loving it though. Look, 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 look. Get it, get it. Look at him. So this morning we've had a gas fitter in to check out our hot water system, because 2 days ago Tilly was in the shower and she all of a sudden started screaming, saying it was cold, and we thought it was just because we had the kitchen tap on at the same time, so we didn't really think too much of it. Then yesterday I jumped in the shower, and I normally just jump in and within a few seconds it'll warm up, but it didn't. So I ended up having a cold shower, and that's when we realized that our hot water wasn't working. So we've just had the gas fitter in, he's checked it out. 2 possible problems. One of them we're sort of ruling out, but the other one, he's actually had to remove the whole hot water, what is it called, the hot water system, remove it from the front of the tiny house, and he's got to go and check it out, or get his mate to check it out. So we're going to be without hot water for the next, I don't know, might be a couple of days, could be even longer. Hopefully it's only 1 day. The good thing though is that we've found the problem now, because we're eventually going to sell this tiny home, because we've got another one being built for us. So it's lucky that we found it now, because I spoke to a couple just at our last stop in Martin, and they were telling me about how they bought this caravan, they've still got it, for 80 grand, and they found a few weeks later that there's leaks everywhere. They removed one of the walls, interior walls, and found it was all rotten and mold and everything. So they've got to go and get that fixed, and then they're gonna on-sell it. But the previous owners, when they asked them about it, they just denied that there was anything wrong with it. So that's really, really crap. Surely you'd know if there's that sort of you know, rot everywhere. It was just hidden under layers of, I don't know, other bits and pieces, so that they couldn't find it when they were purchasing it. Eventually they would have obviously found it, and now they're stuck with the problem. It was a private sale, so I don't know if they can do much there. So we're just happy that we found the problem, we can fix it, so that when we do eventually sell the tiny house, that the next owner won't have any problems. And that's probably good that we're going to be traveling around in it for a little while, so all these little things that could go wrong will go wrong with us, and then we can fix it before it sells to someone else. Tilly and I were looking around the campground, and we looked a little bit towards the back of it, and we saw that there was the beach that was down the cliff, and there was also this big playground. So we've decided to come for a little trip in the car rather than walking down, because it's a little bit windy and cold, and it might rain. So we decided to bring the car, and if it does turn to custard, then we can jump back in here. Have you seen it yet?
No.
Okay, we're going to jump out and go and have a look, okay? So I'm going to follow you. You lead us over the bridge, okay? You did it! Ahai, matey! So yesterday we arrived in Hawera and we thought we got the best spot in the NZMCA car park. It was the back window was pretty much overlooking the Mount Taranaki over there. And we parked up there, and then within maybe 10-15 minutes a container truck ended up coming with this huge container on the back and plonking it right in our view. So from the back window we no longer have the view of the mountain. From the side window we've got a little bit. From the doorway it's an awesome view, but it would have been nice to have the view from the back, because that's where we chill out on the couch and whatnot during the day. So check it out. We may be stranded for a couple of days because of the wind, but we're going to turn a negative into a positive, and me and Tilly, my friend over here, we're going to go fly this kite.